Okay, so another stop with Moira. We have been talking about systems and what it is, what's going on with female founders. She has a really interesting point, well, several points on what it is happening in the female founding thing. So I mentioned about the fear of being a founder, and something that supposedly, or many people say that we are we're afraid of doing it. So what is your take on that?
So my take on that is you can be as fearless as you like, and that's still scary for people. So that's the first thing. And I don't believe it's fear that always stops women. I think that's a very soft way of thinking about the problem. We know from research, there was some just recently published by Forbes, that it's the unconscious bias that is the biggest problem for women and for female founders. So bias before behaviour. Why should women have to constantly be the ones changing when in fact it's the system that's the problem? So it's not an individual woman why she can't get a gig, or why she was the only one selected, or why there are no women on the event panel. We actually have to be the ones to say, hang on, what's the unconscious bias that's getting in the way of you seeing that you are missing out on 51% of the talent, innovation, great ideas, entrepreneurship, all of those things that women are going to bring to any space. So it's bias, not behaviour.
Okay, and how do we change this bias? Like, what can we do to change it?
So every single day you already are doing things to change it, because you're showing up and you're turning up in the space. So keep showing up, that's the first thing. Every time you show up and you're the only woman, say, what's wrong with this picture? And actually ask what's got in the way. See if you go to anything, see if you can take someone else with you, another woman, or take another fella as well, that's fine. But make sure that you're constantly making it visible, because whatever is currently invisible is not going to be changed. You have to make something invisible visible. So that's the first and most important thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much for sharing your insights, very thoughtful. Keep on following us in the next stop.